What's up, guys? Hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself, and we're going to jump back into it tonight with more Mini GT. And we have what I believe is the final color of this casting, the LB Silhouette Works Lamborghini Aventador GT Evo. This is the one in lime. Uh, Probably my favorite out of every single one of these releases so far. I really like the black and the green contrast. The 32 on the door is really cool. Yeah, overall, just a really good casting. This is number 605. This casting was actually delayed a long time. They put this up on pre-order well before a lot of the other models that have come out over the past few months. So it's finally here. I'm really excited for it. We do, of course, have the chase, and uh, just gonna say it. This is the best chase for this casting that they've made yet. And it's kind of funny that they wait till the last one. And the reason I say it's the last one is because there hasn't been any more of these on pre-order, and this is the fifth color of this casting that they've made. And they also had two versions of it at the Malaysia Diecast Expo last year. So technically, there's been 7 different versions of this casting. So it's most likely done. I don't think we'll ever see this one again. So if you want any of these, pick them up now while they're cheap. You can still pretty much find this casting anywhere for retail price. Don't wait too long. They might start to get hard to find. So yeah, pick them up if you like them. If you don't, that's okay too. Glad you're hanging out. But once again, number 605, you have your Lamborghini licensing on the back. TSM sticker, there is your information on the barcode down there. And let's go ahead and get it cracked open. And then at the end of the video, I'll actually pull out the display case and we'll stick these guys in their new home. Since I do have every single one of these castings that they've released so far. So that'll be fun. All right, so here is the model. It looks really nice. This color reminds me a lot of the Verde Citria Lamborghini STO that they released. In fact, you know what? I'm actually going to pull it out. All right, so here it is, the Verde Citria STO. As you guys know, this is one of my favorite Mini GTs of last year, and here it is compared to this lime version of the Aventador GT Evo. And very similar. The Aventador doesn't have quite as much metal flaking as the STO. This one pops a little bit more. This one's a little bit brighter. This one's a little bit duller, a little bit more dull, not quite as metallic, but it's a very similar color. This one's maybe a tad darker shade than the STO, but very similar paint. That's probably why I like this one so much, because I fell in love with this casting. But yeah, pretty interesting to compare the paint. Pretty close, but yeah, there is some differences. But yeah, the paint on this, absolutely phenomenal. I really want Mini GT to keep doing paints like this, and I really want them to bring back some of the magic colors too, like the color shifting paints. But other than that, this is the same casting that we've seen several times before. There's nothing different as far as I can see. So you're going to have your black 6-spoke wheels. I don't know. I believe these are probably like Forgiato or something. Maybe not. But the back one is going to be deeper than the front, just like all these castings. And you have the 32 on the side of the door right here. You have your CSR 2 and GT Evo badging down at the bottom. A little bit of a lime green stripe going across the bottom of the car right there. Big vent on the side right behind the front door. It looks pretty nice. You do have a Liqui lettering right there on the vent. You are going to have this same kind of, I don't really know how to describe it. It's like whatever this design is. It's like little arrows almost, but it kind of like fades into the black and the green. So you do still have that. You have Liberty Walk on the side of the wing back here, and really not too much else. Obviously, this car is crazy in terms of the way it's shaped. Like, it's got a whole bunch of crazy body lines and jagged edges and stuff. It looks really cool, especially on the door right here. You have this like peak on the door that kind of runs all the way down the car. It looks really nice. But going around to the front, you do have a Liberty Walk on the windshield banner again. You have the 32 on the hood right here, offset to the driver's side. You have your Lamborghini badge. Headlights look nice. You can see the LEDs running through. Yeah, pretty clear. No glue residue. Looks good. You have the venting on the front right here, and you do have a little bit of like lime striping running through as well as the lime striping going across the front splitter, which looks really nice. And yeah, looks good. I like it. You got Mini GT and Liberty Walk down on the front side of the front splitter, right in front of the wheel. It looks nice. You got venting on top of the wheel as well. And on the other side of the car, it should pretty much be exactly the same. I don't see too many differences. You do have your rubber mirrors, of course, and nothing too much else going on right here. On the back, the engine bay is covered. There's no glass or anything, no panels. You can't really see through it, but it does look nice. You have the fin that goes all the way to the back spoiler, and then on top of the fin, you're going to have that lime green striping, which looks pretty good. It has this cool like curve around wing, or it's kind of like rounded out in like a semicircle. It does say Liberty Walk in white across, which looks good. And I know that some people before have had issues with these fins on some of these models. Sometimes they come off, sometimes they get loose. I've seen a lot of them are applied very crookedly. Luckily, this one doesn't have any issues, but last year, my Malaysia event model, not the dinner car, but the event model, when I opened it out of the box, this was actually like not even attached to the car. It was just loose in the box. So it's good to see that this model doesn't have any quality control issues. It's kind of a nice breath of fresh air, because I feel like almost every car that I've had recently, not every car, but a lot of the cars I've had recently have had some sort of issue, but this one looks to be pretty pristine. Nothing wrong with it, which is definitely a good thing. On the bottom of the wing right here, you do have your LB Performance license plate. You have your Liberty Walk badging. You also have your Lamborghini badging right there in silver. Dual exhaust, just black. It'd be cool if they did like chrome or titanium or something, but you do have some nice meshing, big rear diffuser back here, and the taillights are also nice. They are acrylic inserted. You can see the classic like design printed onto them in black. It's a little bit hard to see in this light, but there you go, right there. You can see these little like arrow designs printed onto the back lights, which is pretty well done. And yeah, really nice clean end, very clean, very aggressive. And then the bottom of the car is just going to be flat like normal with these Lamborghinis. But yeah, it looks really good. I'm a big fan of this car. This is probably my favorite, or one of my favorites of this casting. I think the paint is awesome, along with like the black contrast. It just looks really clean. But we do have the chase, so let's go ahead and get that cracked open. All right, so one of the things about this, I really like the car design. I was talking to my buddy about this one, and I really like the white and the lime green on the card, along with the big Liberty Walk on the side. I think this whole presentation of this chase looks really nice. If I was a sealed collector, this would probably be one of my favorites, but we don't collect sealed because I don't see the point in that. We collect the cars. We don't collect plastic and cardboard. But yeah, card looks really nice. You've got the limited edition right there. Limited one of 7560. I believe that equals like 315 chases. So there's a lot of chases for this particular model. If you're new and you don't know how to calculate that, you basically just take the total number that it says on the blister and you divide it by 24, and that will tell you how many chases they produce. That's been accurate the whole entire time they've been producing cars, except for one specific car it was not accurate with, and I still can't figure out why. But anyways, same exact box on this one. You're going to have your licensing and your information on the back. And the chase, like I said earlier, the best chase of this casting that they have done. It looks absolutely amazing. You have the color-matched green wheels instead of the black, which by itself would look really good. But they also went ahead, like they should on all of these Lamborghinis, and they color-matched the interior with that same color. And it looks absolutely amazing. And it actually lets you see how detailed the interiors are. Like you can see all the design and stuff going on the dash, the cockpit, or the steering column and whatnot. You can see the center console right there. There's a bunch of buttons and stuff. Really nice. I think, I don't know. I think this is the best chase, because all the chases for this casting that we've had before, they had colored wheels and not a colored interior. And the white and the black ones were really boring because the wheels were lame. But the blue one that they did not color match the interior. The yellow one they did. And the yellow one was one of my favorite chases. But obviously, since I like this color more than the yellow, this is probably my favorite chase. But yeah, this one looks really nice. I like it a lot. It would have been really cool if they would have color swapped the base of the cars, but they They haven't done that in a long time, and they only did that with the Liberty Walk Huracans, not the Huracan GTs, the regular Huracans. But who knows? Maybe one day they'll bring the Huracan casting back, and they will do they'll do that. They didn't do it with the STO, so I'm not holding my breath, but maybe we'll see. But anyways, that's these two. Let's go ahead and grab this display case right here, and I can kind of show you guys what we got. So we'll zoom out a little bit. Let's go ahead and move these. This display case is a little bit cracked. I need to order a new one to replace it. But we got this right here. And right here, we've got the black one. This is the regular. This is the Chase. It has the silver wheels. We have the blue one right here, regular Chase. This one has blue wheels. The yellow one, we actually reviewed this yellow one not too long ago. You can see it does have the yellow interior. Then we have the white right here, regular and Chase. This one does have silver wheels as well. And then now we can add the green ones to it. So those will go ahead and sit right there. I'll end up getting some masking tape. I kind of roll it and stick it under the car so they don't roll around on these bases. But this is the whole lineup. Obviously, there are two more of the event models. They're in a separate case, and it's a little bit out of my reach. But yep, this is the whole family of the Aventador GT Evo Liberty Walk. I think they look pretty nice. And yeah, I really don't see any more coming. So it's kind of nice to have the whole entire collection displayed in a case like this. And it kind of gives you guys a little tiny glimpse of how I kind of have my stuff set up. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely some really cool castings. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.